Colin Matthews was vexed. To have valuers crawling all over his airport was the last thing he wanted. But after 3 years, it could no longer be stopped. It was the summer of 2012. For 3 years, he had been fighting the UK Competition Authority's attempts to break up British Airports Authority, BAA, the company he ran and which owned most of Britain's large airports. He had exhausted his legal options and was giving up. So now the men and women with suits and spreadsheets and high-vis vests were going round his airports, working out how much they were worth to potential buyers. Accountants and lawyers and surveyors and engineers measured and counted, and bit by bit they came up with a value for the whole of Stansted, Britain's fourth busiest airport, to the northeast of London. They priced up the tarmac, the terminal, the baggage equipment. There was an agreed value for the parking lots, the bus station, and the airport hotel. There was some argument about the underground fuel pumps, but the calculation was not out of the ordinary for BAA's accountants. The cost of the asset less its depreciation, with some adjustment for inflation. Sure enough, when Stansted was sold in 2013 for £1.5 billion, the price was pretty close to what the accountants had valued the business at. In one sense, the valuation of Stansted looked like a quintessentially 21st century scene. There was the airport itself. What could be a better emblem of globalized high modernity than an airport? There was the troupe of accountants and lawyers, those ubiquitous servants of financial capitalism. And, of course, there was the economic logic of the process. From the privatization that put BAA in the private sector in the first place, to the competition policy that caused the breakup, to the infrastructure funds that circled to buy the assets after breakup. All very modern. But at the same time, the valuation of Stansted was the kind of thing that had been going on for centuries. The business of working out how much something was worth by counting up and measuring physical stuff has a long and noble tradition.